Hello everyone and welcome back to our Football Manager 2017 European Journeyman series with Napoli. Now, last time we left off, we continued our traffic light form at the beginning of this season. I mean, we had a nice run of victories around this point, but a lot of our wins coming in the Europa League group stage, and certainly our league form at the moment absolutely horrendous, with 4 defeats in our last 5 league games, really hitting us hard in the table. Now down in 9th place, but if we do win this match, we will jump up into 4th spot. That's because we're away from home against Lazio, who are currently in 6th, and it's absolutely crucial we get a result. At this stage, it's looking like the title is well and truly gone already, and our battle really is with Inter Milan and the teams sandwiched from about 4th all the way down really to 16th. I mean, even 15th is only 16th is only 6 points off the top 4, so it really is just a wide open league race at the moment. But if we could beat Lazio, we would put ourselves in pole position and give ourselves the best chance of making it into the Champions League next season. We are doing quite well in the Europa League as well. 4 victories in our group so far, 2 games left to go. So after playing Lazio, we will then take on Cologne at home before facing Crotone and Empoli in Serie A. So in theory, as with the last few episodes, we should be getting 4 wins from 4 today and another perfect episode. But you know that with Napoli, things rarely go that smoothly. Now, one really good bit of news is that we do have both Raimundo and Morgenstern fit to start a game. And even though we're away from home, I'm going to try our alternative tactic of 2 up top and Asensio just behind them. That's because we've been playing with our other tactic all season now, and I think the game has just figured it out completely with our Napoli side, so we have to change things up at least in the short term. Now, with Raimundo, Morgenstern and Asensio in the front 3, we've got Romero, Curo and Diawara in midfield, with Haisaj, Koundé, Mancini and Koulibaly in defence, Murray in goal. And I'm expecting us to finally get a good result, but our form has been absolutely terrible recently in the league. Morgenstern with the free kick finds Koundé. Ball just given away there and put over the top. Batshuayi with it now finds Pierini, who's in on goal and has found the bottom corner. We're 1-0 down inside the first minute of this match. We are kicking off straight away from that goal to try and get something back. We need an instant reply, otherwise our morale is going to fall off a cliff. Romero trying to bring it forward, sends it out wide to Haisaj. Ball put forward to Raimundo, back to Haisaj, plays in the middle, Romero having a run at goal, finds Diawara. Koulibaly, of all people, is right up there, playing essentially as a striker, and he's cracked that one absolutely brilliantly to make it 1-1. Morgenstern with the corner, sends it to the back post. Diawara can't win the header, it's out to Koulibaly. Will he strike one again? Instead he pulls it back to Curo. Morgenstern in a good position, tries to put it in, but it's cleared down the field, and Batshuayi was past our striker, and now Pierini has scored from about 40 yards with Murray well off his line. He didn't clear the header far enough or in the right place, and a sloppy goal has put us behind again. But we do have another highlight from kickoff. I'm hoping we can catch them as we did after the first goal. It's Romero on the ball, trying to bring it forward, back to Curo. Now Asensio loses the ball, but Diawara picks it up, plays it inside to Romero. He finds Morgenstern, ball around the outside for Haisaj. Several players queuing up, and Morgenstern is there to make it 2-2. Another instant reply from the team. Muro with the throw, finds Pierini. Ball inside, cut out by Asensio. He then gives the ball away to Samprisi. Azouari into Batshuayi, who's got the ball back. He's in on goal and has hit the post. Mancini just about gets that one away for us. Free kick for Lazio, put into the near post, and it is touched home by Pierini. He was onside and he's got a hat-trick today as well. We're now 3-2 down and in need of another instant reply. Bertoli with the ball. He's thrown that straight to 2 Lazio players. Now Batshuayi can run at us. The ball inside finds Pierini. Diawara fortunately cuts out the ball. Now it's Mancini. Forward to Haisaj. Ball inside to Felipe. Now Raimundo on the right flank. Cutting inside. Finds Diawara. Ball onto Romero. Now Bertoli with a bit of space. No left winger ahead of him, of course. Instead he pulls it inside to Felipe. Poor pass from him, but it works for our team. Now Diawara. Back with Felipe again, who gives the ball away again. Now Batshuayi puts it inside. Pierini in on goal. Well saved by Murray, but the follow-up just clipped out by Mancini. Just 2 minutes left in normal time for this match. We're still 3-2 down. Despite having 20 efforts on goal, we only managed to get 4 of them on target today. The finger being squarely pointed at Raimundo. Just a 6.6 rating. And there's the full-time whistle pretty much. The referee is going to blow any second. There it is. And we have lost an absolutely crucial game. 5 defeats in 6 matches now in the league is absolutely horrendous form. I'm not sure what is going wrong with the team. We're going to have to fix it soon. Fortunately, we are just 4 points off the top 4. But right now, we're languishing down in mid-table, and I might not stay in this job long enough to fix this team. We are back in Europa League action, which is our saving grace at the moment in terms of keeping morale and form alive. We really need another win. We are at home against Cologne. I'm expecting us to get 3 points. The team is nice and fit. We're going to stick with the tactic that didn't work for us against Lazio because we are at home against weaker opposition. And hopefully it will give both strikers a bit more morale, especially in the finishing department. And I'm mainly looking at Raimundo, who desperately needs a goal or two. Otherwise, the team is all change at the back. We've got Diawara, Curo and Romero midfield still, but Traore comes in at left back, Mancini, and is now partnered by Koulibaly in the middle, with Haisaj moving to the right back position with Alex Murray in goal. Free kick for us just outside the area. Diawara back to Morgenstern, who strikes and has hit the base of the post there, so close to giving us the lead. Goal kick sent forward. Header won by Traore. Now Diawara forward to Asensio. Puts the ball inside looking for Raimundo, but it's come for Traore. Brings it down brilliantly. Finds Asensio again. Now Romero into Raimundo, who finds the top corner. There's the goal he desperately needed. It is his 10th of the season, and hopefully it's a springboard for more to come. Corner from Asensio, put into the middle. Curo heads it down. Now Romero, and he has found the back of the net through an absolute sea of players to make it 2-0. Romero to Curo. Bringing the ball forward through midfield. We have reverted to our other tactics so that we can rest one of our strikers. Now we're 2-0 up. But here's Mancini looking for the ball over the top. It's come to Romero. Now Pires returning from injury. The ball cleared away to Haisaj. Across to Diawara. Now Curo. Back to Mancini. Looking to send it down the left flank if he can. He's being harried for the ball. It's Diawara now. Forward to Romero. Raimundo in a central position. Cutting inside. Pires. Going to have a strike. And he's just put it wide. Raimundo. Trying to bring the ball forward. Finds Curo. Ball slipped into Pires. Cutting in from the left flank again. And he's hit that straight at the keeper. Our shooting rate and accuracy today has been absolutely horrendous. 32 shots, 5 on target. To be fair, the majority of them came with the first half tactic. And it did deliver 2 goals. The second half tactic has not delivered anywhere near as many shots. And it hasn't given us any goals to this point. But it is something to bear in mind going forward. We need to find a middle ground between these two tactics. Here's Hector for Cologne. Sends it across to the central midfielder. Ball tried to be pushed out to Eden, but cut out by Traore. Murray sends it up to Raimundo. Now Curo over the top for Raimundo, who's in on goal and does get his second of the game, and he finishes it off for us at 3-0. Well, there is the full-time whistle as we do manage to get a win under our belts. 5 from 5 now in the Europa League, which means we are guaranteed top spot. We're now 9 points clear of Basel at the top. We are definitely going through, and hopefully we can do it with a clean sweep that keeps up the morale in our team. We are back in league action at home against Crotone. Hopefully we can carry on from where we left off in the last game, but given that we have lost our last 4 Serie A matches, we've won 1 of the last 6 now 1 of the last 6 we've won, losing 5 in the process. The board are not happy with me. They're down to 40% confidence, so we really need to win the next 2. Our away form in particular has been horrendous, but hopefully we can get the win we desperately need in this one. We're against the 10th place side, so hopefully that will give us a little bit of a confidence boost, 1 place above them in the league. We are going to stick with the formation that won our last game, getting us 2 goals in the first half. I'm hoping for more clinical finishing, particularly from Raimundo, now that he's got a couple of goals under his belt. Morgenstern obviously scoring against Lazio as well. He should have confidence, so hopefully Asensio can pick up his game. If you look at the team ratings so far, they're all still very high, despite the number of losses we've had recently, which is really quite interesting. The team hasn't been playing that badly, but we've been absolutely frail at the back, and it's not going to be helped today with Koulibaly being pushed out to the right back position due to a suspension or injury to Haisaj. It is a suspension. And Pacheco comes into the centre to replace Koulibaly, with Mancini and Traore continuing on the left side of the field. Hopefully this younger central defence will do a better job than Musacchio and Koulibaly were doing when they were partnered together, but we will have to wait and see in this match. Morgenstern inside to Asensio. Now Romero finds Raimundo. Ball out to Koulibaly in a lot of space, and it's run to Raimundo again, who does score for the 2nd consecutive match and gives us a crucial lead in the league. Traore's throw finds Diawara, back to Traore, now Curo, across to Romero, into Koulibaly, who's hit the woodwork, so close to another goal for him. Well, there's about 10 minutes left to play. It's still only 1-0. Our shooting has been a bit more accurate today, but we haven't managed to get the 2nd goal. And here come Crotone on the counter-attack. Mancini winning the ball for us. Now Bertoli sends it over the top for Morgenstern. He can cut in from the right. Romero to Odger, finds Pires. He's in on goal, and he's been well saved by the keeper there. I thought that was just going to sneak in at the near post. Morgenstern's corner into the near post. It is cleared all the way back to Pacheco at the back. He puts a cross in. Raimundo's flick is finally cleared away. Free kick for us near the area. Morgenstern is going to try and dink this one in. We are playing down the clock at the moment from the looks of it. 5 minutes left to go. He does put it in. It is headed away. Diawara the first to it, but he's tackled by Lasagna, who has been given a foul there. Well, just 15 seconds to go until we win our first league match for a very long time. It would be a crucial result against a team below us in the table. It would keep them 4 points behind us. They are 10th, so it would make sure we're cemented at the top half of the table. There is the full-time whistle. A good victory in the end. I'm surprised we didn't get more goals. I really thought we would, but it does push us up to 7th place with all the other teams having already played. Fiorentina down in 14th cannot catch us, and we are now just 1 point off Palermo in 4th place. We're also above Inter Milan, which is quite interesting. For the final match of this episode, we are sticking with that same formation that we have the whole way through. The last couple of games, winning without conceding a goal, have given me a bit more confidence about the defensive strength of this tactic, especially with a full strength back four, Mancini coming into the middle, joined by Koulibaly again in the centre. Haisaj and Traore, our main fullbacks, still in position. Diawara, Curo and Romero all fit in midfield, with Asensio, Raimundo and Morgenstern up top. It's about as strong as we can get for this formation and tactics, so hopefully that will manifest in a win for us away from home against 18th placed Empoli. It would also give us 3 straight victories for the first time in about 2 months, so it is absolutely crucial we get the full points today. Traore with the throw. Ball across to Mancini. Forward now to Romero. He finds Morgenstern. Back to Diawara. Traore into Curo. Romero. Team playing with a lot more confidence. It is so visible. Here's Morgenstern. Out to Traore. Ball across to Raimundo. Romero. Curo. Diawara. Romero puts it through. Morgenstern has found the gap at the near post and finishes off an excellent team move for 1-0. Morgenstern with a free kick. Short to Koulibaly. Ball tackled by Aloui, who I think was our former player at Monaco. Koulibaly on to Romero, inside to Raimundo. He took it first time. He had enough space there to bring that down and maybe finish it, but it was a good effort, well saved by the keeper. Romero's corner comes to Diawara. Now Asensio loses possession and the chance fizzles out. Corner from Asensio, put to the edge of the area even though nobody was there. Here's Curo, across to Diawara. Asensio in a good position, he went for goal, it's come back to him and it has ricocheted into the back of the net off Alioui, or Alioui, our former player. 2-0 now, we lead away from home. Jamoni with the throw, cleared away, and now we've got Morgenstern free. He finds Raimundo charging at that defence like he does, and he's cut inside, but it's well saved by the keeper. Free kick. Short to Curo. Romero with a bit more space. He can put the cross in from a good position. He finds Mancini. It's cleared away. Back down to Morgenstern. Well saved by the keeper. Twice the keeper there denying Morgenstern. He's had an excellent match, this goalkeeper, stopping us from going 4 or 5 up. And he's claimed that corner as well. Haisage with the throw into Curo. I don't know what that spin was about, but here's Morgenstern whipped across and Asensio puts it over the top. Our team really has failed to kill this match. Just a few minutes left for us to see out Empoli really not offering anything in the way of a chance, and we're even having efforts from pretty much the halfway line, an absolute wasted ball, but we are looking very comfortable, so maybe that's okay. Well, with 20 seconds to go, I think you can safely say we are going to get back-to-back league victories. So the first time in a very long time. It also means we've won 3 in a row with the Europa League game up next. That means we should be able to make it 4 on the bounce, which will really help the team's confidence. Our strikers appear to be back in the goals, which was our main issue. And this tactic seems to have helped spur the revival for us. And it means that after 15 matches played now, we are in 4th place. We are 1 point clear of Inter Milan. Something that I think 15 games into the Premier League, if you had 25 points, there's no chance that you're in the top 4. But luckily for us, the Italian league is just so packed in mid-table. I mean, it's worth just saying that we are from 17th place, just 9 points above them. 3 defeats could drag us back down into the bottom half of the table. So definitely something to keep an eye on, and it's how we've managed to rise from 9th to 4th in the duration of this episode. But hopefully now we're back in and among the points with Juve and Milan still to play each other. We're back in with a shout of getting into that top 4 grouping and hopefully building a bit of room between us and the rest of the league. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. Another excellent one in the end. We did manage to get those 3 victories on the bounce after losing to Lazio. Had we beaten Lazio, we'd be even closer up the rear of Milan and Juventus. But I am happy to finally get a couple of consecutive victories. Not since this little run of 3 victories in a row in the league against Bari, Udinese and Cagliari right at the start of the season have we had a run of form like this. It's only the 2nd time this season we've actually won 2 Serie A games on the bounce. We did win a few here, one game there, then we lost, then it was 1, 2, 3 victories on the bounce. That's the only other time we've put together a nice run of results, so hopefully we can really kick on now. We've got a game against Novara, then we've got Palermo, Inter Milan and Juventus, so this run could be cut short very quickly. Next episode though, 4 games that I would expect us to win, including the first match against Pescara Calcio in the TIM first round as we try to retain this competition. We'll also tie up our Europa League group stage where I would expect us to get 6 wins from 6, but I might rest players given the importance of the game against Navarra. We need to be getting maximum points in that game ahead of 3 huge matches against Palermo, Inter Milan and Juventus. But if we won all 3 of those, we would be well clear in 4th place, which is well worth remembering. But that is it for this episode. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed our return to form thanks to the tactical change. Also, subscribe if you're new to the series and are enjoying it. There's new episodes every day. But until next time, see ya.